Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Country Conversations with DD. I am going to do a really quick, probably say it really so many times, that's going to take up some of the video. That's how quick it's going to be. How you doing? And Mother Wendy. I just wanted to say a few things, very few things about the Megan and what's her name? Nicki Minaj beef. Okay, I would like to start by saying, why these ladies have to have beef? That's the first thing. Now, I grew up in an era where they had peaceful rap beef. Back in the day, I used to get so mad at Kool Moe Dee because he had beef with LL Cool J. I did not understand it. But I guess it comes with the territory. It seemed like sometimes it's just one-sided because it seemed like LL never really just gave Kool Moe Dee that smoke. But I guess you have to come for the number one guy, right? Same thing with Tupac and Biggie. I mean, started off as friends, then their rap beef caused the whole country to be divided. I want you guys to think about that. Now, what it seems that this beef is doing is causing women to be divided. Women rappers and women against women. And the Barbs against the Stallions or the Hotties. I'm not sure which one it is, but I just want to say I admire Megan. She's been through a lot. I never did understand the beef that would come after her about being SHOT. It was weird to me because it seems like no woman in the rap game truly supported her. None of them. Nicki Minaj, let me say something about her real quick. And she's really going to be the problem here. Okay. Nicki Minaj doesn't want to share the spotlight. She thinks that nobody else can rap better than her. She thinks that she's the only one should be in the game. And for years, it was like that. And baby, when I tell you I was bored to fucking tears, I was. I got so tired of just seeing her on my screen with those ugly ass wigs and her dry ass personality. And when I say dry, I mean bone dry. Okay? So she had a little thing with Iggy Azalea, right? Iggy had come out with her little hot song at the time, and she would just drum up beef with her. I didn't like Iggy Azalea. I don't particularly care for when Caucasian people enter the rap game and then they adopt this black scent. Especially when they from Australia, baby. But I like for if you're going to be Caucasian in the white game, be you. A Caucasian person in the rap game. You don't have to adopt an accent. Nicki threw shots at her. Iggy didn't have a leg to stand on because I never get at the BET Awards and like everything that comes out of Nicki's mouth, Nicki ain't wrong. And then we come to find out she had ghostwriters, right? Safari being one. Okay? And you know what? People can say whatever they want to say about Safari. He made her a talent. And like I said, she has a dry ass personality. I saw her on Watch What Happens Live. And she couldn't say anything nice about anybody. Now, let me ask you this, Barbs, since you have so much, love for this person. Have you ever heard her say anything nice about anybody? When she was on, when she did the hosting gig for Annie on the Real Housewives of Potomac, just because Candace was in the music game, she had to throw shots at her. Candace had made a huge accomplishment compared to the other women on that stage, but she couldn't say anything nice about her being in the music game. Like, you know, girl, you, of course you sold more records than Candace. Candace got her career started from TV, but she could sing long before she got on TV. Same with you. And this is what I tell people when they come to throw shots at me on my little channel. I had the courage to start the channel. Okay? I know how YouTube works. It was always explained to me, you don't get paid until you get this many subscribers, until you get this many views and all that type of stuff. It wasn't like I didn't read the bylaws and understood what I was going to do when I started my channel. But this is something I enjoy. So she couldn't even give Candace the credit to do something, to have her appreciate something she loved without throwing shots at her, being that she's the biggest. She always have to be the biggest. She always have to be the biggest in the room. Look, people, listen to me. She is the common denominator. Nobody has ever said anything other than Mariah Carey is a diva. Right? But she was always nasty to Mariah Carey on American Idol. That's when I stopped watching American Idol, when she came on. What the hell was she doing judging people singing? She has been propped up, hyped up. You guys have acted as if she didn't start somewhere. Acting as if she didn't emulate someone. We all know that she emulated Lil' Kim down to the socks. Shout out to Biggie. And now she is riding this woman because Megan, who's the woman I'm talking about, she is riding this woman, riding with the men who have wronged her, all because and when I always say this before I say the word, but let me just say this now and forevermore. The lady is jealous. Period. I have never seen such foolishness. You can sit back there on your throne and be the biggest at what you do. And then somebody comes behind you. They have to pay homage to you. They have to kiss the ring. They have to do all these things for you when you are rude as hell. Period. No cool. Period. And if I was ever to get big in the YouTube game, like, say, Funky, or say a Storm Monroe, I would not come into the game looking down on people because I know what it's like to be humble. And my mother raised me to be humble. Bitch, you ain't got a humble bone in your damn body. Not one. All you know how to do is be disrespectful and throw shots at people. But you're nice to that child penalty you got over there. It is what it is, sis. That's what you married. Then you let him loose out on the streets like a rabid dog, harassing these young guys in the rap game like Offset. Nobody said Offset was perfect. I can't stand his little punk ass, especially for the way he treated his wife. But what does that have to do with you? Nothing. 0%. You make me sick. Seriously. I'm saying what I feel. And that is what it is on that. Okay. Let me address this whole situation with Megan's Law. Wow. Okay. I haven't heard either song. Let me put it that way. I'm not into rap like that anymore. Those days are old for me. But if I hear a good song on the radio, I'm going to bop to it. Prior to that, let me say this too. Nicki, you harassed Cardi B too. When Cardi B got her Grammys, and that just solidified things for you. that you should have gotten Grammys and you are the best, so why should she get a Grammy? And you could not just even pretend like you were being humble. Hell, that's what Beyonce does all the time. You can learn something from her. You know damn well Beyonce have not been cheering for these people who have won Album of the Year, and she's never won. That's human nature. But you can act like it. You can act like you're happy for somebody else, especially these women that are minorities. Doing it big in the rap game like you. Girl, sit down. Let me stop. But anyway, as a former social worker, yes, I knew what Megan's Law was. I didn't hear Megan when she said it. I have read articles. Shade Room, I read their article. TMZ, I mean, it's everywhere, okay? And then I got a tweet on my Twitter feed yesterday stating that the man who created Megan's Law is upset with Megan Thee Stallion. Now, if you are not in the world that I'm in the world of social work, and to be honest with you, literally, I really had forgotten about it. Okay? I'm not saying I had to Google it to find out what it was. I'm saying I was a social worker, but it just wasn't on my mind like that until I heard them talking about Megan had said that in her rap, in her diss rap against Megan. Now, a lot of people had to literally Google what the law was. It's been on the books for years. It was actually damn genius of Megan Thee Stallion to put in the rap. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. But then you have this low-life, trashy-ass father of Megan and I, of course, I have deep emotions for what happened to his daughter. I know all about the law. I had to enforce the law as a social worker. You think we didn't get calls from concerned parents when predators, put an R in there, moved in the neighborhoods? That was because of that law. You think we didn't get calls or when Peter, I'm trying to say that without saying it, didn't register to make sure that we were aware that they weren't registered yet, and we had to report it as social workers. So instead of being grateful that the law was brought back into the forefront, because like I said, law enforcement people probably knew, social workers as I was probably knew, but then you have the general public who probably didn't know. And because of her song or her rap, her diss rap, whatever you want to call it, it was put back on the forefront where people had just like really put it in the back of their minds, I'm assuming. Or didn't even know about it at all, I'm assuming. People knew that Kenneth Petty had to be registered everywhere he go, but they don't know what exact law caused him to be registered everywhere he goes. See, that's the thing. That's the answer here. Then you have people like Moniece. Now, I was rooting for you, Moniece. When everybody was dragging you, calling you a dumbass and a crazy ass, I was like, give her a shot. Y'all, you know, she going through some things. She's depressed, blah, blah, blah. She's a mother, stop. You got to stop judging her so harshly. But then she gets on the Twitter and the social media pages and act as if she's a fan. But not a fan of Megan. Not a fan of somebody pointing out that somebody is a pedo. No, no, no. Gotta be on Nicki's side. I hate pile-ups. I hate it. That's why on Bell Collective, I'm riding with So Gucci. I'm riding with So Gucci because one thing, she was right. She didn't start the fight. Just like I rode with Candace. Till the wheels fell off. Because every time I turn around, I'm looking at social media. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Selena's right. Selena didn't do anything. Selena's innocent. Selena was this. Selena was that. Selena need to be on the show. Not So Gucci. Blah, blah, blah. Same thing with Candace. When she had the disagreement with her mouth is foul. Her mouth is foul. Nobody, like, in the majority, rode with Candace. Okay? Even Nicki Minaj. Okay? Nobody had Candace's back in the general public. Nobody had her back. You know, I'm saying, generally speaking, the majority rode with Monique. The majority rode with Megan. I'm sorry, with the majority is riding with Nicki. I'm riding with what's right, like I did with Bell Collective, like I did with Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm riding with what I see with my own eyes. And with my own eyes are telling me that Megan is being dragged for absolutely positively no reason. This beef was between Nicki and Megan. Let them go back and forth with the shit. Let them handle their own issues. But this bringing in that law, she just went to hell with the statement. However, that's what he is. He's a pedo. A registered pedo. That's what he is. Or should I say a registered SO. Can't be I guess in a way he can be a pedo because he and a girl were the same age. But either way it goes, registered SO. Okay? I just wanted to, give my take on it. And in the grand scheme of things, what I say don't really matter, but I just can't stand pile-ons. And to me, from the outside looking in, I don't know what the inner workings of the music industry. It just seems like Megan is being ganged up on, and it looks ridiculous, and it's sad. And then to add into the fact that it's being considered that she will be sued over saying that little small hint of a line. Foolishness. And with that, I'm going to close. I don't have anything else on this. I probably won't talk about it again. That's neither here nor there. This has been Country Conversations with D. Come on in. Still commercial-free entertainment right now, but I'm only a few hundred away from getting that 1,000 subscribers. So enjoy it while it's commercial-free. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like the content, like the video. I should have the same number of likes as I have views on these videos, okay? Let's keep that in mind and share it. Share the video. Show me that you care and share. All right, I am on as I do when I close. I hope I gave it to you real and raw, though. And as I do when I close, I'm going to toss them up. Deuces.